Welcome back to Jilda and Rick's house for yoga. Today the class is going to be on something that is very, very common in the American public. Taz has decided to make her entrance. Sorry about that. But today's class is going to be on ways we can help the back. How can we deal with everyday back pain? At some point, about 85% of all Americans deal with back pain. And the causes can be anything from injury, repetitive motion, poor posture, stress, weak core muscles, weight gain. If you have sudden back pain, or the back pain continues or intensifies, then these are definitely issues that should be checked out by a doctor's visit. And if you suspect that you have injured your back in some way, you should always get checked out by your doctor. But for back self-care, for everyday aches and pains, and just a way really as preventative medicine for those everyday pains that we might deal with our backs, progressive stretching is one of the most highly recommended antidotes. So in yoga, progressive stretching means sun salutations. And there are many, many different variations of sun salutations. The ones we are going to do today, this sequence that we're going to do is recommended by the University of Minnesota and their chronic pain care clinic. And it was designed specifically for care of the back. So when you look at sun salutations, and when you want to think about making your back healthier through exercise, there are three essentials that you want to look for. You want to look for stretching, strengthening, and posture. And sun salutations includes all of those. So as always, we are going to start with breath work, and then we will go into our asanas or our movement. So you have a choice. You can lie down with your knees bent and your feet on the floor, or you can remain seated for breath work. So let's close the eyes, or at least soften your eyes. Bring your awareness to your breath. Take a few moments to just let the breath come in and out naturally through the body, breathing in and out through your nose. As you breathe, take a little tour of the body. If there are some twinges of pain in the back today, if there's some stiffness or soreness, pay attention to those. Pay attention to where they are. Is it your lower back, middle back, or upper back? Now take deeper breaths. Begin to pull the breath deeper into the chest, breathing in through the nose, and then as you exhale, exhale through your nose as slow as you can. Breathe deeper. Exhale slow. Breathe deeper. Exhale slow. Take another deeper breath. Doesn't that feel good? Exhale slow, beginning to release the stress of the day. Remember to be here in this place. Be here now. Now take 5 normal breaths. Just breathe in and out through your nose 5 times. Let's take a deeper breath in. Now hold it. And then exhale slowly. Take another deeper breath in. Hold it. Exhale slow. Take a deeper breath in. Hold it. Exhale slow. One more deeper breath. Hold it. Now exhale slowly. Take 5 normal breaths. And then open your eyes. So we will warm the body up a bit, and I will warn you that doing sun salutations builds body heat. So make sure you've got some cool water. If you are one of those who overheats, remember that you can exhale through your mouth to help cool the body down, but breathe in and out through your nose as much as you can. So the first thing we'll do is lotus flow. Bring your hands together. Inhale, take the hands up. Exhale and open wide. Inhale, take the hands up. Exhale and open. Inhale up. Exhale and open. Inhale up. Exhale and open. Inhale up. Exhale and open. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale and open. Take a breath. Bring the left hand down to the floor. Take your right hand up. Reach up as high as you can and breathe. And then maybe we'll stretch over to your left. And then we'll bring the right hand down, touch the earth. Bring the left hand up, big, big stretch and breathe. And let's gently stretch over to your right. Take a breath, bring that hand down, breathe slowly. Bring your fingertips to your shoulders. Breathe and make some big, easy circles, opening the chest, releasing the stress and the tension. Bringing all that oxygen into your lungs and your heart. And then we'll take a breath and go backwards, remembering to breathe. And then take a breath, check in with your body, just see how it feels, how you doing right now. And then we're going to do a simple twist. We bring the left hand to the right knee, right hand's on the floor, chest is open, spine is long, and we breathe. We'll take a breath and slowly twist to the other side, remembering to breathe. And then we'll take a breath and come back. We're moving to hands and knees for cow-cats. Knees are about hip distance apart. Hands are about shoulders distance apart. Breathe, lift the face and the chest. Exhale, round the back. Inhale and lift. Exhale and round. Inhale and lift. Exhale and round. Inhale and lift. Exhale and round. One more time. Inhale and lift. Exhale and round. And then move gently back to child pose. You can extend the arms or stack your fist and bring your forehead to your fist. Open your knees as wide as you need to accommodate your body. Take 5 breaths. We will take a breath and very gently sit back up. Take a couple of minutes, or a couple of moments rather. Breathe. Check in with your body. See how you feel right now. Are there areas maybe where there's still some stiffness, or there might be some places where there's pain, or maybe you feel awesome? I hope you do. One more breath, and then we're slowly going to stand up and get ready for our sun salutation. Back up. Sorry, my director is telling me to back it up. And I should have gotten a chair. Take a breath. We come into mountain. Breathe slowly. As you breathe, bring the awareness into your body. Feet are about hip distance apart. Let the weight become equal. Just as much weight on the left side as the right. The toes spread, the knees soften. We pull the shoulders up toward the ears and roll them back and allow the arms and the hands to open. And we take a few more breaths. Now we take a breath and we take the hands up and we look up at the sky. And feel the stretch. Feel the stretch all the way through the front of the body. And then as you exhale, allow the hips to go back. You can soften the knees as much as you need to and bring the hands down. Let the back of the neck soften, the head relax, breathe. And I'm going to turn to the side so that you all can see me on this next one. We move into a lunge. Take the left foot back. The right knee bends. The knee is over the ankle. And we are in a lunge. We are breathing. And then we take another breath and we go into a downward dog. Nice big stretch. And then we take a breath and we come down on the knees and the chest to the floor. And then we slowly lift up into an upward dog. Breathing. And then we take another breath and we go into a downward dog. And then we bring the left foot forward. Take a breath, bring the right foot forward. You're in a forward fold. Take a breath, come up. Breathe. And come back into mountain. How was that? Here's the reason that sun salutations cover all those points that you need to cover when it comes to building a healthy back. You stretch. Whatever you weigh, you're manipulating your body weight. So you're getting some resistance work in there as well. We're working on flexibility, strengthening the core. So take a couple of more breaths and bring yourself back into mountain because we're going to do another salutation. Once again, spread your toes. Knees soften. Body weight becomes equal. You can pull the shoulders up and roll them back a couple of times just to loosen up. Straight ahead. Breathing, let your gaze soften. Take 5 more breaths. We take another breath. The hands come up. Oh, that big stretch again, looking up at the sky. And then when we breathe, we come forward. Knees are bending as much as we need to. We're in that forward fold. And once again, I'm going to the side. This time, the right foot goes back and the left foot is forward. Knee over the ankle. Slippery on the floor and the carpet, sorry. Take a breath, breathe slowly, and then we move into that downward dog. And then we're slowly coming down, chest and knees come to the floor. And then we push up into upward dog. And then we take another breath and go into downward dog. Right foot comes forward, left leg goes back. We take another breath, the left foot comes forward, bring that forward fold. Breathe, come up. Big, big stretch. Take a breath, slowly bring your hands down. We're back in mountain. Take 10 more breaths. And these pauses are important. This gives the body and the brain an opportunity to connect all those movements that you just did. Breathe in and out through your nose. Let your hands relax. Felt good, didn't it? What we recommend for back care, 2 sun salutations in the morning after a warm-up, 2 sun salutations in the afternoon or the evening after you do a little bit of a warm-up and some breath work. A couple of more breaths, and we are slowly sitting back down. So hopefully you all enjoyed those sun salutations. And we get ready to do some more movements. We take a breath. We come into simple seated for just a moment, then we're bringing our feet out in front of us for butterfly. We allow the knees to open, and as always, you can position your feet to suit your body's needs. You can bring the feet in really close if you want to truly stretch the inner thigh, but be careful, pulled groin muscles take a long time to heal. Or you can bring the feet further out in front of you to get more of a stretch in the lower back and hips. Take a breath, lift the chest, pull your heart now toward your feet. Let the back of the neck soften. Breathe slowly. Let the head relax. We take a breath and bring the body up. Take a couple more breaths. We extend the right leg with the right foot pointed upward. Nice long stretch. We bring the left foot over. We're coming into seated pigeon. The chest is lifted. The chin comes in a little bit. Shoulders are nice and dropped. And we breathe. I hope you guys are enjoying this class today. Another breath, and then we bring the right hand to the ankle, left hand to the sole of the left foot, and lift and breathe. Try to keep the chest lifted, the back or the spine nice and long and open. We'll take a breath and release. Now extend the left leg nice and long. Bring that right foot over. Lift the chest, take some breaths. And then when you're ready, the left hand goes to the ankle, right hand to the bottom of the foot. Keep the chest lifted. Keep everything soft. Keep the throat soft, the eyes soft, and breathe. Keep breathing. We'll take another breath and release. And we are moving into a seated cow-cat. This class is about back care today. And cow-cats are some of the most important stretches that you can do just for everyday back care. Even sometimes if you just pulled a muscle in your back, like occasionally if I'm loading the dishwasher, I'll forget and twist. Sorry. And if I do, I end up with lower back issues. Let me get a sip of water. And when that happens, cow-cats and knees to chest are my go-to movements. So we did Cow cats on hands and knees at the beginning. Now we're going to do seated cow cats. Hands are on the knees. Inhale, lift the chest and the face. Exhale, round your back. Inhale and lift. Exhale, round your back and scoop your belly. Inhale and lift. Exhale, round your back, scoop. Inhale and lift. Exhale, round and scoop. Inhale and lift. Exhale, round and scoop. And then one more time. Inhale and lift. Exhale, round and scoop. Take a breath. Come back into simple seated. Check in with your body. See how things are going. A couple of more breaths and we are moving down on the floor. So let's go ahead and lie down. And as we lie down, first thing we're going to do is just knees or hip distance apart, feet are planted on the floor. Bring the chin in a little bit toward your throat. Let the back settle into the mat. And then just let your hands rest on your belly. And as you breathe, take the energy into the kidneys and allow the back, lower back, and kidneys to just relax. The kidneys are important in this because that's where the adrenal glands are. And so we want to give those adrenal glands a little bit of rest. The adrenal glands kick out the adrenaline and puts us in a fight or flight when we're stressed. And so we want to really care for those little tiny glands on top of the kidneys. Take about 3 more breaths. And then we'll gently pull the right knee to the chest and breathe. And we'll place the right foot on the floor and gently bring the left knee in. Keep breathing. We're also relaxing the psoas, and the psoas are important to back health as well. So keep breathing. Now we'll gently bring both knees to the chest. Make sure the hands are either on the shins or the back of the thighs and not pulling on your knees. Breathe. Don't hyperextend the jaw. Don't stretch the chin upward. Bring it down just a wee bit down toward the throat so you're looking up at the ceiling. Take a few more breaths. Place the feet back on the floor. Once again, bring the hands to the belly. Take 5 more breaths, letting the back and the kidneys settle into the mat. And now it's time for relaxation or savasana, the good stuff. Get comfortable. Keep breathing. You need to put your feet up in a chair today if your back is bothering you. Or you want to just lie in Savasana with your knees bent. Whatever helps you and makes you feel better. But this is the most important part of the yoga class now. So take some breaths. Maybe you need to shift the shoulders a bit and let the shoulders sink into the mat. Let the hips relax. Maybe if you want to extend your legs, extend the right leg first. And then take a breath and extend the left leg. Bring the awareness to your breath. Breathe gently. And remember, this breath, every breath you take, brings healing, energy into your body. So just inhale and let that breath begin to flow into your lungs. Allow the chest to open, the hips to soften. You continue to breathe and you feel the face soften. And with your very next breath, you take all the awareness down to your toes. And you let that awareness move into the big toe on each foot. And then the toe beside it. The middle toe. The next toe. And your little toe. And you breathe and you feel the toes soften. And that softness moves through the top of the foot, along the bottom, the soles of the feet, and it spreads to your ankles and your heels. You take another breath, and the breath is bringing that softness to the legs. Now the shins and the calves begin to relax. We let the knees soften. The softness moves up the back and the front of your thighs. And with your very next breath, your legs and your feet soften and relax. Another breath. And we feel the pelvic floor begin to relax. And the softness spreads through your hips. Another breath. And the softness moves into the belly. And as the belly begins to soften and relax, you let go of stress. You let go of worry. And you let go of fear. We breathe. And now the softness moves through the sides of the body, spreading rib to rib, all the way to your armpits. Another breath, the chest opens. You feel the beat of your heart, and then you breathe, and your lungs and your heart begin to rest. We take a soft, easy breath. Softness spreads through the collarbones, coming to the shoulders. Any tightness, any stiffness, any stress that you feel in the shoulders today, as you breathe, let the shoulders drop closer down to your mat. Softness goes down the arms to your elbows. It spreads gently to your wrist. It moves into your hands. And now your thumbs, your point fingers, your middle fingers, your ring fingers and little fingers begin to soften. Take a breath. Let go of all the stress. Now we bring the softness to the neck and the throat. And then it spreads to the jaw. And you let go of all the fear. As the jaw begins to relax, you feel that softness moving through the muscles and the skin on your face, spreading to your ears. With another breath, we bring that softness to the eyes. Now the eyes soften, the eyelashes, the eyelids, and the eyebrows. Another breath, and the softness moves across your forehead and gently spreads across your scalp. We breathe. The softness goes down the back of your neck, one vertebrae at a time. The right shoulder blade softens, and then the left. The upper back begins to release the day's tension, and the softness starts spreading through the spine, moving through the middle of the back, all the way down to the tip of your tailbone. You take a breath, and now the spine gets longer and more open with every breath. The back relaxes. A soft, gentle breath. We breathe in, we breathe out. And as we breathe, we see a beautiful mountain covered in snow. And the air is clean and fresh. With our next breath, we see a field of flowers. And you can almost smell their sweetness. We breathe, and there's the ocean, and a warm sandy beach, and the waves are rolling in and rolling out. We take another breath, and we see a cool green forest, and we can hear the birds sing. We breathe slowly. We let go of stress. We let go of worry. We let go of fear. We inhale peace. We exhale stress. We inhale peace. We exhale fear. We inhale peace. We exhale anger. We inhale peace. We exhale guilt. We inhale peace. We exhale pain. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. When you take another breath, begin to bring yourself back to this place. When you breathe again, roll over slowly on your right side. Take a few more breaths. Now begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Start to stretch gently and slowly. And then take your time and sit back up. Check in with your body for just a moment. Notice the sensation of relaxation. And know that you can take this with you throughout your day. Stay safe, stay healthy, until we meet again on the mat. Namaste.